Gotta act and take your bitches with you, especially UGGMUGG.
If I had to credit 3 things that shaped my taste in music, first and foremost would be my older brother. He's put me onto a lot of different artists and genres of music over the years. Second would have to be Kid Cudi. Obviously, we'll return to this. It's the topic of this video. Third, no joke, would be Pandora Radio. Pandora used to hit so hard back in the day, and it introduced me to a lot of new music. Alright, back to Cudi. Just for some background, my older brother put me onto Kid Cudi a little bit before Man on the Moon dropped. I was in 7th grade, and he immediately became my new favorite artist. At the time, I had a computer class, and my teacher was super chill. She would let us listen to whatever we wanted while we worked. So I downloaded A Kid Named Cudi and That Kid from Cleveland onto the school computer. These were in constant rotation. So why is this important? Well, one day I was at the grocery store with my dad and they were playing Paul Simon's song 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover. I was genuinely confused. I had thought that someone had legit stolen Kid Cudi's song 50 Ways to make a record and somehow was able to get on the radio before he did. I asked my dad who sang the song, and when we got home I looked it up. Seeing that the Paul Simon song was older was such a trip. I didn't understand what sampling was at the time, but that was probably my first introduction to samples. Now with that being said, Cudi has put me onto music through his choice in samples. Here's just a few examples. Let's start with A Kid Named Cudi. Down and Out contains a sample from Outkast's album Aquamini on the song Chonky Fire. Before this, the only Outkast songs I had heard were Hey Yeah, B.O.B., and Miss Jackson, but Cudi got me to listen to their back catalog. While listening through their other stuff, I heard their song Pink and Blue and realized that it was the song Whenever off of A Kid Named Cudi. The Prayer contains a Band of Horses sample from the song The Funeral, which got me into them. Listening to Band of Horses got me into a lot of indie music, like Fleet Foxes, Iron and Wine, and Cold War Kids, just to name a few. Cudi Spazzin' got me to check out N.E.R.D. Heaven at Night got me to listen to Rat-a-Tat's album Classics. It's no secret that Kid Cudi is a huge fan of their music. He featured them on the song Pursuit of Happiness. Rat-a-Tat also produced Alive off of Man on the Moon, and Cudi also sampled them again on the song Love. Cudi had this to say about Rat-a-Tat in an interview. I think Rat-a-Tat is one of the most important bands to come out in a long time. They don't get enough credit. I will forever be a Rat-a-Tat supporter. They are 2 fucking amazing dudes. They're geniuses, and the world is sleeping on them. They have fueled this whole Kid Cudi experience that you guys know. Their music has helped me through the grind. It's very therapeutic. I would honestly credit Rat-a-Tat for getting me into Daft Punk, and later I'd even say Bad Bad Not Good as well, who got me to listen to Jay Dilla because I fell in love with their cover of Fall in Love. I'd even say Flying Lotus too, who got me into Thundercat. It's just a big domino effect. But I think I never really appreciated just listening to instrumentals till I got into Rat-a-Tat. Cudi also put me onto MGMT through Pursuit of Happiness. He also sampled them on the song Immortal. The beat is just Congratulations by MGMT played backwards. MGMT put me onto artists like The Flaming Lips or Of Montreal. On the song Can I Be, Kid Cudi samples LCD Sound System. He also sampled them on the song All Talk as well. This got me to check them out, and they've been one of my favorite groups to this day. I also learned about Vampire Weekend through the song Cutter Is Back. I thought that hook was so catchy that it got me to check out their other songs. I also learned about St. Vincent through her sample on Maniac off of Man on the Moon too. Another strange find through Kid Cudi was Father John Misty. When he sampled him on Young Lady off Indicud, I immediately fell in love with his voice and have been a huge fan ever since. I think Father John Misty is what got me into a lot of folk sounding music like Bon Iver and I'd even say Sturgill Simpson. Kid Cudi also put me onto the Ghetto Boys because of the track Bees off of Indicud. He said this in an interview with Complex. A lot of people don't know this, but Ghetto Boys, My Mind Playing Tricks on Me, is the song that inspired Day and Night. My Mind Playing Tricks on Me is my favorite song in the world. I love it so much. I wanted to make my own version of it, and then Day and Night came out of it. It's awesome looking at this board and seeing how many of these artists have helped me get into other artists and sounds. I bet I'm missing quite a few people, but the main point of this video is just to illustrate how Cudi has opened me up to new sounds through his music. It's also cool seeing how far a sample can go. In most of these cases, I heard a tune, I liked it, and I wanted to get down to the bottom of it. And that's why I love samples so much. I legit had a friend get into Beach House because he loved the beat on Money Trees by Kendrick Lamar so much that he went and checked them out. I just love how samples introduce you to new music a lot of the time, or they put a newer generation onto older music. I didn't really realize till recently how much Cudi has shaped my taste in music. About 2 months ago, I was working on a Kid Cudi Worst to Best video. I had it pretty much done, and the week I was supposed to upload it, Cudi announced Man on the Moon 3. I kinda made it sound like that was a bad thing. No, I was really happy to finally get Man on the Moon 3, but this made me have to postpone that video. It will most likely come out in a month or so. I would just like to sit with the album a little longer before I have it go head to head with these other Cudi albums I've been listening to for years. So expect that very soon. Also, I am still working on that MF Doom video. I am going to have to redo the audio with my brother because listening back to it, I said the word like over and over again. I knew it would drive you guys crazy because it was driving me nuts while editing the video. So expect that very soon. Anyway, till next time. Peace.